this is a question really for your mum, but what will you be doing if he wasn't here?
Playing on his laptop, watching YouTube videos. It is an important outlet, especially in the holidays.
G'day, I'm Debra Caldow, and welcome to the Expanding Worlds podcast, where the focus is on helping you, as you support your young person with additional needs, plan for their future. A future where they're safe, secure, and live a rewarding and fulfilling life. From around the world, I share stories and I share solutions from people making this happen right now. I'm a parent of a young person with additional needs, so I understand the challenges. Many of the people I've interviewed on this podcast have already helped me design a better future for my daughter, and I hope that they might help you as well to imagine what's possible for your young person. In this, the final episode about JubyLee Bakes, we hear from some of the young people responsible for making it a success. For all of the dedication of everyone involved in making an organisation like JubyLee Bakes work, it does always come back to the impact on the young people that are involved. Without them, it doesn't exist. But for them, there has to be value. It has to make a positive difference to their lives. After you hear from these young people and the people who support them, I'm sure you'll agree JubyLee Bakes more than meets that objective. So first up, let's hear from Emily, supported by Gronya. I started off by asking Emily to tell me a little bit about herself.
I am Emily Saunders. I came in 4 years ago. I basically like living person because I speak differently because I'm dyslexic, this and that and the other. I'm meant to be coming to JubyLee Bakes a lot, and JubyLee is basically my family and friends, people on the WhatsApp groups and messages, people I know.
I'm Emily's mum, I'm Gronya, and Emily loves the WhatsApp group because what do you post on the JubyLee Bakes WhatsApp group nearly every day, Emily?
All food.
Because of your lunch. And everyone comments.
What do you like most about coming here?
I mostly like coming here is JubyLee Bakes is seeing what hygienic things experience are with the hand sanitizer and not with wash your hands twice a day before the test your face.
So learning
Yeah.
learning new skills.
Yeah.
Do you like the friendship part of seeing people every day? Are you here every day or?
Every Monday.
Every Monday.
With my opportunity, yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice, you like to bake
Yeah.
to think, who's eating this? Where's it gone?
We sell the markets.
Yeah.
Do you go to the markets where you sell?
I did go to some of them. It's quite good fun.
Is that because you can see who's bought your bakes?
Yeah.
Or is it also nice to talk to people, to talk about what you do?
I've been told people what I do there. And we made some samples for people to try some.
Can I ask you what you find most challenging? Is there anything? Is it all good, or is there something that you think, actually, that's hard for me, but I'm glad I've done it?
I'm glad I've done it cracking eggs. It's
There's a lot of cracking eggs, but you didn't like those at first.
but
Great at cracking eggs
Super.
now.
After here, I mean, maybe you haven't thought about it much, but what would you like to do? Would you like to do baking as a job, or?
yes, I'm vegan in cafes. It's very good fun here.
Emily loves chatting to people and talking to people, and even better if it involves food. JubyLee Bakes is great, and that opportunity to come here every week and learn about proper work, and then occasional events, which could be a wedding. We did pop-up tea rooms, haven't we?
Yeah, because we did pop-up tea room last year in Christmas time. You and Beth organised it.
Yeah.
They were
And
good.
another baker. We hired the little village hall, and we just put flyers out. Yeah, we had a queue of people. It was great. And you were fantastic. You taking the orders, you were serving the cakes.
Yeah.
So doing a pop-up event. It's brilliant.
Listening to Emily is a perfect reminder that the value in having a purpose is more than just the job. It's about the friendships and connections with other humans. Next up, it's Luke, supported by Gaynor, his mum, who he asked to speak on his behalf.
My son Luke really loves baking, especially at JubyLee Bakes, and I'm his mum and I'm here to support him while he's baking, and also his taxi driver to get here. He really likes doing stuff with his hands, so he really loves his baking and making things and photography and then editing his photography and filming. He likes all of that sort of stuff. He's just about to start a mainstream course, which is carpentry and joinery, which is another thing he's really hands-on.
Why not catering at college?
Because most catering environments wouldn't suit his personality and his temperament. Don't think he would like having a chef shouting at him, barking orders at him. He needs a calm atmosphere, and it's, on the whole, it is very calm in the kitchen, and we don't get shouted at. It's a nice, safe environment in JubyLee Bakes where they can explore and they feel listened. So if he has ideas, they will take that on board, and you all have a go, don't you? Mm-hmm. And be given chances to experiment as well. You just like everything about baking, don't you? You like creating the cakes and then actually decorating them afterwards. But you tend to get stuck in and do everything, don't you? You prefer baking to cooking. You're learning at JubyLee Bakes all the time, aren't you? But obviously there's no qualification at the end of it, but it would still look really good on a job CV that he's been part of it all.
What kind of skills have you learnt here?
Measuring, would you say? Accurately measuring. Making sure that you follow a recipe correctly. Making sure that you mix the ingredients thoroughly and not just think, oh, that looks mixed, and hope for the best.
And is there things as well about having to be here at a certain time and all those other skills that you have if you have a job?
Yeah, he knows that he's got to be ready. And when we go out and help with the selling of the bakes, you know that you have to be dressed appropriately, don't you, in your smart polo shirt with the JubyLee Bakes logo on. And you know that you need to be smart and presentable.
This is a question really for your mum, but what will you be doing if he wasn't here?
Playing on his laptop, watching YouTube videos, mainly playing Euro Truck, I guess. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it is an important outlet, especially in the holidays.
I'm sure that last statement resonates with a lot of people. It certainly does with me, because I can see the potential impacts that social media could have on my own daughter. Yes, social media and gaming can be great fun, but it also has the potential to isolate people very easily. So finally we hear from Simon, supported by Annalise. And I asked Simon to share what he does at JubyLee Bakes.
Well, the main thing I do here is baking, and I also like to hang around with friends here. We even do a bit of catering. So we originally started baking cakes, and then over time we progressed to making skewers and then sandwiches. That's all part of the catering. I've learned how to handle a lot of the big machines here and know how to monitor a fridge and freezer's temperature. And we've also learned how to do safety checks, as in case a fire happens, for instance.
I don't know whether anyone has spoken about the kind of skills progression, because remember we did all that manual handling course stuff, like over a number of weeks we were learning how to lift stuff.
Well, yeah, because one time, right, we actually learned how to lift very heavy things. We had to learn how to squat properly and bend over properly, because no one wants to get a bad back while lifting heavy things. And sometimes at the kitchen you end up learning things that you don't often expect to learn.
Have you been here the longest of anyone?
I've been part of the business since it started, though it was before the kitchen was built, because the kitchen was built during lockdown.
Do you help other people when they come, young people when they come along? Are you like a mentor to them as well?
Yeah, I mentor people if they're struggling, and especially if it's a new person. I show them how to use something. I even tell them how to work certain equipments. And I can certainly teach them how to use all the big, dangerous stuff.
But how do you know what we're baking each week, though, Simon?
Usually when we're baking it, it's written on a board. And sometimes I write the names of the people that are baking on the board as well. The recipes all depends on what we're making, but we always carry it around in front of us so that we know what to do and what methods to use. And it also lets us know what temperature the oven needs to be at. Yeah, following the recipe is something I've always been very good at.
But what is your favourite bit, Simon? You always said last week, particularly because we had a bake that went slightly wrong.
Well, here's the thing. When we make a bake that goes a bit wrong, we then end up sampling it. You can't
call it eating the profit plate.
Yeah, it's fun to eat a profit sometimes.
What a perfect way to end this episode, with a reminder that it's always better if there's some fun at work. And yet, after having spoken to various JubyLee bakers over these last episodes, it's clearly a fun place to be. But for all the fun, it's also impactful, not just on the people involved, but on the wider community, and I hope for you listening as well. Every organisation like JubyLee Bakes needs and deserves our support. Because as much as we need policy change, we also need perception change. For some people, that change in perception will come from something as simple as tasting a delicious brownie made by someone that they never imagined had those skills. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope that the stories and solutions shared on here help you as you support your young person to create their future. If you'd like to support the podcast, then visit my Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/expandingworlds. Or you can connect with me on Instagram or LinkedIn at Debra Caldow. I'd love to have a conversation with you on any of the topics we all care about. Bye for now.